Hi, I'm Al. This is a video. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to more Jump Dash. Today, we are going to be checking out a level that has a super buff mode. My good old buddy old pal, Crone44, creator of Sunset Sandstorm and Glide, informed me about the fact that a level has just a random super buff mode. The Caverns by pasiblitz has received an update at an unknown point in time. I don't think no one really knows when, why, or what. But it received an update, and it added a couple triggers. So essentially what you can do here is at the beginning of the level in the wave part here, you have a trigger here, and if you hit this, then it will unlock the next trigger, which you can find here in the level. After you hit these 3 orbs, you can jump from the platform here over to just skip the yellow orbs, hit the blue pad, and continue on going. And once you do that, the ship part that normally would be blocked off by a spike opens up, and if you do this straight fly, you unlock the super buff mode. So essentially what we're doing today is I'm going to be trying to beat this. I'm going to try and get the super buff mode, and we're going to be attempting to complete the level with the super buff. I don't know if anyone has ever done this. We're going to find out, and yeah, we're going to have a good time. I've not actually seen the super buff. I don't know how hard it is. For all I know, it could be like the hardest thing ever, but we're going to give it a shot, see how it goes. Hopefully I can get consistent at like getting the trigger, because getting the trigger I feel like it might be a little bit hard at times. I don't actually know, but for the most part this level isn't really that hard, but hopefully it's not too crazy, because as you can see there, you get the good luck, have fun, and then you get into the super buff one. May I inquire you about an offer? Hit the subscribe button. If you do, AeonAir turn happy. If AeonAir happy, makes great content. If you get great content, you turn happy. So subscribe. Thank you. We're hopefully this level is manageable still. This is already much harder. Yikes. So we have some, what do you even call these timings? The ball timings, you know, the ball ones. Why am I struggling with it so much? Oh, okay. I see what we're doing. Okay, thankfully this is a buffer click. Otherwise, that would be absolutely insane. But that's a buffer. That is so ridiculously hard. Okay, so I gotta align myself with the middle spike. Oh. Okay, so you go bam, bam, and then you hit that, right? This is kind of fun. I'm not gonna... Oh, wait. That's insane. Oh, boy. That makes it so hard. Dude, this is so much harder than I expected it to be. Wow. When I thought super buff... Well, to be fair, though, pasiblitz is like a legend when it comes to the game. He was the first person to hit 1,000 demons, and he was always revered as like a really good player. So I can't say that I'm necessarily surprised that this would be as hard as it is, but this is very hard. Oh, that's a robot? Whoa, okay. Okay, so this as a robot is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but it's not easy either, you know? Okay, so you hit that, and then you do that, okay. That makes sense, okay. Oh, these ball timings are nasty. You hit that, go here, and then you have to hit that like very late so you don't die to that. That is a tight timing. Oh boy. So for the most part, a lot of this just feels like it's like kind of unfair, but not really. What is that? A lot of this just isn't that hard, but then you have like random stuff like this that's like super impossible for God knows what reason, right? Okay, so this part right here feels a little bit easier because you just kind of like align with the saw blades. I'm still like struggling with it though for some reason. I feel like it's because, well, dual ship physics are just jank, right? But this isn't too bad for the most part. I say that as I'm just currently not able to pass this, but I'm gonna blame the dual ship physics. There we go. Okay, so you do that. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, wouldn't it just be better to just try and fly through between this? Yeah. Okay, because I was about to say, because going up between that looks absolutely impossible. Wait, can I even do that? No, I don't even think that's possible. I think you're meant to like fly between this. Okay, very cool. Very, very cool. I'm gonna try and practice to see if I can like get somewhere. Try to see if I can do some of these parts. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat this. This is like really hard, but I will give it a valiant effort at least to try and get some like decent runs at least and see how things go. I really just keep missing that yellow orb. I feel like I'm trying to click much later than I really have to. And I think that's like my detriment here. Because I'm like trying to hit that yellow orb as late as humanly possible. Even though it's not really necessary. I don't have to hit it like super ultra mega late, you know? There we go. Okay, 79 to 100. I want to try and get to full ship. It probably won't be too bad. I think the problem here for me is that I really struggle with like seeing a red moving fast. Like fast moving a red color, ironically, is very difficult for me to see. And especially when it's that small and blends into the background. So this might be a little bit tough. But I can just like try my best to try and like align it with like the spike itself. I think if there's one thing that makes me not beat this, it's this part. For sure. This part is very hard. Like, very hard. Yeah, this being dual ship makes it, like, infinitely harder for me. Because these gaps aren't really that hard. It's just that because of the fact that it's dual, the ship is just much heavier. So it makes it harder to control. Oh, my God. Like it's stuff like that, right? I should never die to that normally. No! No. I did not just die to that. Are you for real? Are you for real? How do I die to that, dude? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you joke? That is the biggest choke of my life. I just stopped clicking buttons. No! 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 Oh. Yes! I did it. Oh my God, that's so hard. That's so ridiculously hard. Okay. Let's try and do the ball first. The ball part of the duel. So the really only like really difficult part here is to just get between these two, which now I'm looking at it is much harder than it looks. This is a very clear example of it looks much easier than it is, because this ball timing is ridiculous, actually. I feel like this level is a perfect example of a level that, like, this is just a buff for the sake of buff. Like, this is buff for difficulty, right? And it very clearly shows, because none of this feels playtested at all. To be fair, not really surprised. I didn't expect this to be playtested whatsoever. I don't expect this to have ever been beaten legitimately by the verif or by the creator either. It's just a, oh, I just want to make a super buff version because I think it would be funny if someone accidentally got it. Which Crone did. Crone got the super buff for this, like, accidentally. He didn't even know it existed until he just like, oh, wait, that's a thing. What? That was a good run. I'm surprised that I got that far. Anyway, let's keep moving back. Okay, we passed that. Now we can try and do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. That is very buggy, and I don't see myself being able to get that any better. UFO time. This UFO is very interesting. I kind of like this UFO, actually. This is a cool UFO part. Like, this is a very unique and creative part. Like, I really like this. This UFO is super cool. Like, this was a very unique and interesting way of buffing it, I find. Of all the ways that Passy could have buffed this is definitely not the way that I expected it to be, but it works very well. I think the thing that I really like about the UFO buff here is that there isn't, like, a lot of added stuff. Like, there are no added spikes except for this. There are no added spikes to this. It's just a change in how the part is performed, which I think is really cool. It's just a thing that I've been dying to now that I'm going for this part, or the full part. I basically did the whole thing. Nice. That was 21% of the level. Yeah, I've been on this ball part for a while now. I genuinely don't think I'm gonna be able to pass it. This ball part is borderline impossible. So I'm just gonna get there from 0 and then we're calling it. But man, that ball part is really something else. Okay. We got there from 0. We got to the super buff from 0. Cool. Okay. Very nice. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a showcase. I'm going to just do a really, really bad no-clip run of the level. I've already beaten it, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to do a terrible, terrible no-clip run. Show the level itself. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, check it out. I want to see someone beat this, though. I really do wish to see someone try and beat the super buff. I think that would be really, really cool. But anyway, I'll see you guys around. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Join my Discord server. Link to that is in the description if you want to talk to me. Follow me on Twitch if you want to watch me do stuff live. I play stuff like this all the time. See you guys around. Teach you can sell these to hydrate. Thank you for being mad, but I hope yours is a little bit better too. Peace out, everyone. It is probably the worst no-clip run you'll ever see of any level ever, but that's besides the point.